Okay, so this is gonna be more of an update video. Don't really have much going on. Just wanted to fill you guys in on what I've done with the Prius. I swapped the battery out, the regular 12-volt battery. Last week I had an issue. We went out of town for a couple of days, came back. I don't know if I left a light on, maybe the battery was just going bad. But when I went and got in the car, I noticed some of the lights weren't turning on. I went to start the car, it wouldn't start. Made that little flickering noise when you try to start a car with a dead battery. So I said, well, time to change the 12-volt battery. So did some research, went and got the new battery. For this specific car, for the Prius, the 12-volt battery that it takes is not a standard 12-volt battery. It's a little different. I mean, it is a 12-volt battery, yes, but the kind that it takes for this car, I think it needs to be of a higher voltage or just, I don't know, it's just a little different. I'll explain it down below. So yeah, went and got it, swapped it out, and everything worked like a charm. Got a new 12-volt battery. For those who don't know, I'll show you exactly where it is. Let's go and get in the car real quick. Just gonna back it out so we can have some better lighting. So after changing out the spark plugs and the mass airflow sensor, I did notice a significant difference in the miles per gallon. At the highest, I think I got it up to like 47 or 48 compared to the 42, 43 that I was getting. Right now I have it at about 44.6 miles per gallon. I was a little heavy on the gas pedal the last few days. Overall, I do believe that putting in the new spark plugs and changing out that mass airflow sensor did help. I'm noticing the car has a little bit more energy or a little bit more kick to it when I hit the gas, especially when I'm on the highway. The car engine, when it turns on, is not as loud. So not sure if you can see, but here you can see we got the 44.6. And yeah, usually what I do whenever I fill up the gas tank or add any gas to it, I reset the average MPG just because I like to start off fresh and see what I'm getting with a new tank of gas. Let me show you guys where that battery is in case you weren't aware. Open this up. So the regular 12-volt battery is located back here. Okay, so ideally you would want to take off this plastic cargo section here, and then you can remove this piece, and that's the 12-volt battery. It was fairly simple to do. The only issue that I had was, well, not really an issue, but it took me a while because there's a lot of bolts and screws you got to take out. So it took me about 20 minutes, and I'd like to believe that it'd be a lot quicker on a regular car because you don't have to access any of this extra stuff back here. So when the battery died, I didn't have any jumper cables, but luckily my wife at the moment was over at Home Depot. She picked up a pair of jumper cables. We jumped the car, we let the battery charge for a bit, and then I was able to drive over and pick up the new battery. And the interesting thing about this car is that there's two places where you can jump the car. Let me show you one. Okay, so place number one where you can jump the car is in this relay and fuse box over here. So you go ahead and take this cover off. If you can get the jumper cable to get in there, you attach the positive there, and you can attach the negative to this section over here. I was unable to do it. The jumper cables that I had, the little arm was just too big and I couldn't get it in there. So I had to go ahead and jump it through the main battery in the back, which I'll show you how. So yeah, for some reason you can't get it jumped in the front, you can come over ahead and jump it here. If your Prius has this little red cover on the positive terminal, just go ahead and take it off. You can attach the positive over here and the negative is back there, or you can even attach it to this little bolt over here. It is good to know that there are two places where you can jump the car. Cut the jumper cables back there in case I ever do have another issue, but I don't think that I will. But overall, the car is running great. I think that's just one of the risks and issues that you can run into when you buy a car from a used car dealership, especially something like a Prius, where unless you know a thing or two about cars, for the most part, you buy that car, you take it home, you never know what you're gonna get. Hopefully you never have any issues, of course, but with this car, I don't think I've had any major issues. The 12-volt battery has been the only one. Everything else I think was actually in pretty decent shape. Obviously without any warranty, they even let you know the car comes as is, so if anything happens you cannot bring it back. I'd like to believe that I got pretty lucky with this car, especially for the price that I paid for it. I believe that 12-volt batteries can last anywhere from 4 to 5 years, maybe longer. I'm not 100% sure. The good thing about this battery is that it comes with a 2 or 3 year warranty. I got it from O'Reilly's. They're really great, helpful. I'm thinking for the next video, I want to go over with you guys everything you can do with the Dr. Prius app. That app is extremely helpful. You can do a life expectancy test of the main hybrid battery. You can run the full diagnostics so you can see if the battery has any issues. You can also check all the individual cells and it tells you the voltage of each one and which one is going bad. I think I have one cell that's doing bad. I don't know what's gonna happen when it's time to replace this battery. I've seen videos on YouTube where people can do it on their own. And it doesn't look that difficult to do. It's just a lot of things you gotta take off. Pretty much everything back here comes apart. Is it something that I can do? Probably yes. Is it something that I wanna do? I don't think so. So when we get to that point, I'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, please hit that thumbs up button. It goes a long way. I would greatly appreciate that. You guys be good and have a good rest of your day. Peace.